Okay, let's go straight to the point on why you clicked on this video. What's up with Kaspa right now? The price is moving a little bit, it's coming down a bit, it's going up a bit, it's pretty much ranging. I think that people are being overly excited right now in a moment in which we are about to be very, very excited, but right now it's still pretty boring, right? These are cheap prices at the end of the day. If I'm seeing what Kaspa was doing in the summer when we actually should have seen the release of the KRC20 network, but then it was a complete fiasco. I think it was this kind of spike in price when it went to 18 cents, then we pumped again to 20 cents, then everything went to shit around August the 5th. Anyway, you got my picture. We've been ranging for a very long time. I don't think that there's anything like, whoa, Kaspa is gonna go to $1 tomorrow. I am very bullish on Kaspa, but I'm not full of shit like all these people that you're gonna find on YouTube that are gonna tell you Kaspa to $10, and then when it goes to $1 they dump their millions worth of bag on their followers. Like, we're gonna see probably very, very soon. I still stay super bullish on what Kaspa is, on the tech, on the community, even the good part of the community, you know what I mean. But I gotta tell you, what's up with this news? At the end of the day, we are up 6% over the last 7 days, when a lot of things have started to pick up a little bit, especially because Bitcoin went back to 56k from 52k or whatever that was. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it's zooming in, and pictures that you see when zooming in don't really make much sense at the end of the day, because you gotta zoom out. If you zoom out, Kaspa is super strong. Kaspa has been the top performing asset in the bear market. As a result, it's going to be the top performing asset in the bull market. And it's probably going to do very well. It's not going to do the 100, 200x that you expect from here that some YouTubers still think it's possible. And again, they're full of shit. But I still believe that in terms of safety net and risk to reward ratio is one of the best picks that you can find right now. A 10x, probably $1.50, maybe a 20x that it goes up to $3, probably somewhere in between that range. That would be my overall realistic price prediction. Anyway, why is everybody excited about Kaspa? Well, there was this news about the KRC20 network launch. Honestly, I take this with a pinch of salt because it's been quite disappointing when we've seen the announcement in the summer. So obviously, I'm sure that they've been working on it a lot, but at the end of the day, it could also be a sell the news event. So don't be the kind of guy, don't be the kind of idiot that listen to these idiot YouTubers. Buy Kaspa now, 10,000 Kaspa puts you the 1% of investor. Fuck off. Honestly, stop listening to those people. Buying Kaspa now is cheap if you zoom out, sure, 100%, but don't follow when there's this kind of news, because at the end of the day, honestly, just a lot of people are gonna buy and a lot of people are gonna dump, because usually these kind of things are sell the news events and people sell their bags and try to swing trade. And I don't advocate swing trading Kaspa. I'm an advocate of just buying and hodling this, which I can't say for 99% of the other projects that I invest in, but this one is a project that you don't really want to swing trade. If you see here, it's higher highs and higher lows other than this ranging period when everything's been very boring. So what do I make out of this conclusion? The KRC20 event, if this is actually truthful, unlike what we've seen as the fiasco of the previous launch, is actually a great milestone, but it's not what you think, because it's not something that is going to put the price of Kaspa to $1 tomorrow. It's something that it's gonna be very healthy for the future of Kaspa into making it perhaps a top 10 or top 5 cryptocurrency one day. It could happen. Probably not this bull cycle, but regardless, it's definitely something very good for the long-term health of the project. See it as something similar to the Bitcoin ETF. Did anybody care when the Bitcoin ETF launch was there? No. If anything, we were seeing a bit of a sell the news event, but months later, a couple of months later, whatever that was, Bitcoin went to a new all-time high. So as a result, I do think that we're going to see something similar. Nobody's going to really care right now. Perhaps we're going to see a bit of a sell the news event again, because the market overall is very bearish right now. But in the long term, especially when the new tier 1 exchanges are approached, it's going to be a very good news that is going to make the price of Kaspa skyrocket and go to new highs sooner than later. Also, there's the news of a US-based crypto exchange coming in the next week or whatever it is. I don't even know, because it's like speculation. I've seen a dude on YouTube saying that it's coming, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna take that information with a pinch of salt. I'm like, okay, cool, but you're not saying any facts, right? And although we've seen in the Kraken roadmap, let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, it's right here, I think, right? Yeah, Kaspa is here. Chains to be listed. Kaspa is to be listed on Kraken, although this doesn't guarantee a 100% accuracy. It comes very close. At the end of the day, it was Turbo on this list and it got listed like the week after. I don't believe that it's very good for Kaspa to be listed on Kraken right now because retail investors are not in. And if you see the graph of Turbo, 0.10% retail investors are not in. So even if that was to happen next week, it wouldn't really pump the price of Kaspa that much. The exchanges have already accumulated a little bit. They're not going to buy that much right now. They're probably going to wait for the news event to accumulate more Kaspa if they were to do so, because if not, I'm sure that they have accumulated long enough already. And institutional money is going to come, I'm sure. But this is not the point. Don't be so bullish of a tier 1 exchange listing even to happen now, because see what happened with Turbo, see what happened with a variety of other projects. Retail investors are not in. Retail investors are not going to pump your bag, so it means nothing at all. If anything, it means that a lot of people are just going to try scalping and just going to try to sell the news and try to make short-term profit, because at the end of the day, we are in a market right now that is full of just scalping, swing trading. It's not full of long-term hodling, because that phase of the market is not there. But I remain very bullish in the long term. I don't think it's going to be Kraken, by the way. I think it's going to be a very minor US exchange that people are hyped, they're going to be disappointed, and then they're going to sell a little bit. I know this is not the super bull post that you want to hear, but I'm real, unlike the 99% of YouTubers out there. And I'm always going to tell you things the way that I feel about them, and this is my analysis. So in a nutshell, should you be so bullish about this week? Probably not. Should you be so bullish about Kaspa overall in the bull market and to just buy now and sell it at Q1, Q2, Q3 next year? Absolutely, 100%. And this is why Kaspa is the biggest asset in my portfolio right now. But I'm also not going to sell a dream or a field of sunshine and rainbows to my followers, because I want to keep it real. I'm seeing so many new Kaspa YouTubers. I'm seeing even the old OG Kaspa YouTubers becoming even more full of shit than they were before. And I'm sick of this crap. So I want to keep it 100 with you. Okay, I thank you so much for watching this video. I don't even want to try to shield my bags or whatever. You guys already know that I have the best VIP group in the sphere already. If you want to join, join. Otherwise, good luck with your journey and take care. Cheers.